Yesterday I put out a video about the Orville Season 3 Episode 1. A picture of the edit came out and I was able to decipher what much of it might mean. But I got some stuff wrong. But now I have a better understanding, thanks to one of you, as to what all the stuff in that photograph means. So now let's dive into this sneak peek of Season 3 Episode 1 of the Orville, going from a correction to a climax. Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime, your #1 source for all things going on in the 25th century. So yesterday I put up a video diving deep into this photograph that gives us an idea of what the edit is going on in this first episode of the 3rd season of the Orville. And a lot of the information is still valid. The stuff I was picking out, the stuff to help you guys theorize and make predictions of the episode. But I got something incredibly wrong, and it's really switched things around in my brain as to what might be going on in this episode. First off, I got the timestamps all wrong from this picture, you guys. For some reason, and I don't know why, I was thinking this photo of the edit bay had something to do with the first 2 to 3 minutes of episode 1, the season 3 premiere of the Orville that we're all waiting for. Now it's completely wrong. I got clarification and a little bit of insight from one of you guys from SkaterToon. SkaterToon says, in Hollywood editing, the 01 at the start of a time code is hour 1 and can be ignored. The show starts at 1:00:00. It goes hour, minute, second, frames. So a timestamp of 1:55:50 is at the 55-minute and 50-second mark, which means that this is not a cold open, but part of a climatic finale. So as we can see here, we see 1:55:50 in the timestamp. So that means that this is 55 minutes and 50 seconds into the episode. For a second there, I was thinking this was going to be a 2-hour episode, which hell, it still might be, but we'll have to wait and see. It's probably a long episode because we're getting back into the universe, and we know that we're going to have longer episodes in this season all throughout. So at this point, this is some sort of climactic scene that's being represented in this photograph. SkaterToon also says, personally, my wild guess is that this part isn't on a planet at all. There's some video below that appears to be the multicam video. To me, that says it's an effect, something that works with a green screen. So maybe the ship's view screen, lighting sound effects, could be blasts in the ship to ship combat, or possibly the effects of going through an anomaly in space. The earthquake could be ship rumbles as the ship is falling apart. Horror special effects vary, but are often fleshed sounds such as squishing, splats, and stabbing. A lot of the things that were being mentioned in this photograph are sound cues like a crysknife, a knife sound. A crysknife was commonly used, very popular in the Dune universe. You'll see a lot of characters in Dune carrying that type of knife, fighting with that type of knife. My guess is horror W is actually might be horror wet, a sound of flesh, of meat. Wet meat, a quick sound there. Lightning, thunder, storm sounds, earthquake sounds, fire sound effects. I wanted to find a scene in the Orville previously that uses a lot of these sound effects, and I found the perfect scene. Check it out. You'll hear a lot of these things.
Oh crap, everybody hold on! Major structural damage reported in engineering, sir.
We've lost both quantum phase inducers in the upper engine. I need to divert all available power to the containment regulators now. Look at it! It won't budge!
So I want to take a couple of ideas of these sound effects and suggest what might be happening. They could be in a space storm. There could be a battle going on, and those earthquake sounds are the ship getting hit. That's why it's not continuous. The earthquake sounds come and go. They're edited in and out. So that makes sense that it would be a battle scene. The ship is taking a beating. Why is there a knife sound? A knife sound is a very specific sound. And in this section here, we see a crysknife sound effect with the storm and with that horror sound effect, which I'm guessing is a wet, squishy type sound, meaning that there's somebody in this storm with a knife and there's a battle going on, some hand-to-hand combat apparently during this battle. during this storm, we're thinking it's probably a space storm, which people in the Orville universe use knives? Not really the Kalon. The Kalon are going to be the big bad, or one of the big bads this season. Well, there was that one time I saw a Mocklin use a knife. But if you want an idea of what a crysknife and a horror sound effect sounds like together, take a look at this scene.
You lie. You're after the neutron field generator.
I mean, yes, it sort of became about that, but I swear to Damn it! It's a brand new leg! You
can see at the very bottom, we even got the music where it says Orville 301 MX Temp Mix Final. That's a wave file, and it's going all throughout, so that's the score. That's the music going on underneath all of this action that's taking place in this scene. At the 55-ish minute mark in the episode, which is getting closer and closer to the end of the episode. So this is a climactic ending where we might be in a space battle or some sort of space storm, some sort of anomaly, something like that, and somebody's trying to stab somebody else, and they apparently do. Who's gonna get stabbed? Is it just some regular rando? Some crew member that we hardly know? Is it going to be Ed, Kelly? Gordon's been stabbed before, so maybe hopefully they'll lay off Gordon and not stab him this time. Who is in a battle at the climactic ending of this first episode of season 3 of the Orville? Now I'm guessing that this episode might be the episode which I think is the first episode. It's hard to know which episodes are going to be in what order, but there's an episode called Electric Sheep, which I assume is about the Kalon, maybe putting the Kalon to sleep, or maybe what do androids dream of electric sheep. So maybe Isaac is starting to have some dreams. Maybe he's starting a dream program like Data did in TNG, which should be a lot of fun. Or maybe we just figure out how to put the androids to sleep, the Kalon to sleep, because we got to deal with the Kalon this season. But this is the climactic ending, close to the ending of the episode. The Orville is in some sort of space storm or an anomaly, and there's a fight going on against an enemy and someone from the crew. Who it is? Probably Ed, maybe Kelly. Kelly's pretty badass. Thank you guys for going on this Egotastic Orville trip with me. I'll see you very soon. Thank you to all your supporters out there, and I hope all your times are Egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye. Ed's been stabbed before now that I think about it.
Let's go!
Egotastic fun time, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic fun time, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.